Morning world, and welcome to Sunday the 13th of February, and it's raining again. I'm really glad that I knuckled down yesterday, Friday and Saturday, and I've literally broken the back of all my hedge trimming here at Bradley Farm. Pretty much got everything done. If I don't get the last few little corners sorted out, it won't be the end of the world. I'm not going to take the hedge trimmer off yet, because I've got about a day's worth of hedge trimming to do at the other farm. Stuff I would like to do. It's not stuff I have to do, I'd like to do it. And the next job for the tractor I'm not going to do when it's raining anyway. I think the next job will be, once the hedge trimmer's off, I'll put the muck spreader on and I'll make a hole in that heap. We've got a load of muck from last year to get spread. Sorry about the wind. Probably 15 or 20 loads there, I expect. So I think we're going to probably put that out on the golf course and get that started, and then the stuff from this year, we'll see how it goes. There's a lot more grass in it this year from the hay, waste hay. Maybe we'll spread that on pigeon mead once we've got a hay crop off of it, if we get a hay crop off of it. No fertiliser this year, as in no granular fertiliser. I can't afford it, so we'll have to go without. Right, these guys want a bit of a fresh bed. It's 9:15. I got time to do that before I go over and visit my dad, so let's crack on. I think I'm going to have to do something about this. It was on the cards to do anyway, but today has kind of galvanised me into thinking about it. Maybe I should order another 20 tonne of crushed gravel or crushed aggregate concrete. Even I'm starting to struggle a bit getting in and out of here. If I was struggling just in a bit of damp weather, if we got a load of snow or stuff like that, it would be almost impossible for me to get in and out and clean these animals out. So I have to do something. So I think it's going to be one day this week, on top of the other jobs I also need to do, is coming here with a deuce and scrape this out, ordering 20 tonnes of that crushed concrete. So at least I've got a track I can get in and out. So I'll probably want about 60 tonnes in here, but no. Yeah, probably nearly 60 tonnes. But we'll start with 20 and see how we get on. Anyway, they've got a clean bed. And it's still only, well, not quite 10 o'clock. So I'll go and visit my dad usually on a Sunday morning. So I'll go over and see how he is. And the other side I get cleaned out this afternoon. I was hoping to get both sides done this morning, but I started late. And it's all your fault, because I was sat in the house answering your questions. Well, some questions. That's better. At least I got something clean to lie on now. And you boys and girls. Hello, babies. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, hello. Hello. You can come in now. Go on. Mind your nose. Mind your nose. Back it up. Back it up. A bit of chippy in there. Right. That's better. You're looking bare, aren't you, darling? This is 222, the cow that went down. If you notice, her ears are now starting to prick up again. So 2 weeks ago she couldn't hold her left ear up, but she's looking a lot better now. Go on, move a bit more. Go on, go on, move a bit more. Okay, she's weight bearing properly now, so. Alright, you lot, I'm off. I'll see you later. Move your back, move your back. Is that delicious? Hey, is it? You're actually getting through that, aren't you? Magnesium blocks. They don't tend to like magnesium very much, but they like the salt. Look at the state. Are you comfortable? Hey? Are you quite comfortable in there? She says, I'm not going out there. It's wet and windy and nasty. I don't like it. Yeah, do you? Don't like it, do you? No, you don't like it. Hey? Right, you come with me? Come on then, let's go. Actually, while I think about it, these can come with me too. These were recommended by you guys, Rig Airs, so Dunlop Rig Airs. I'm sure they're really comfortable, but I ordered a pair of size 8, which is what I am, and I reckon these are near a size 9. They're too. I put an insole in there, I put a fluffy insole in there. Actually, I'll leave it in there now. But they're still too big for me. But my father has size 9 feet, so I reckon these might suit him down to the ground. It's not going any better. It's still wet and so. Right, these guys have actually eaten the bale that I put in there yesterday afternoon, or he's gone. So we're going to give them a bale quick now. Sounds like the bull's being busy in here. He's talking to her there. So their bed's already done, that's already dry. So I'm going to now shut them in and have a little bit of scrape up in the yard to make sure the wet stays on the outside, and then give them a bale. So not sure if she's quite ready for you, Paddy. So I don't think she's going to stand still. You might have to just get her in a corner somewhere. That'll please the vegans, won't it, if you trap her. Giving up. I don't blame you. You hungry or something? It's coming. Honest. God, there's no patience at all. If I was a cow, I'd get excited about that as well. Right, this morning, Funky Farmer put down a challenge to nobody in particular, but everybody as well, for downing a pint of cold milk. So I've stuck one of the bottles in the freezer up at home just to get it down really, really cold. I've only put it in, I put it in what, 20 minutes ago. So hopefully by the time I get back up, it's going to be really cold, and then I'm going to have a pint of really cold milk and give myself brain freeze. We'll let this lot back out. He's still at it. I've had one or two comments saying, oh, he can't make his mind up. 1 minute they're shut out and the next minute they're shut in. Well, that's kind of the way I do it, and it's on purpose. I shut them out here when I want to clean that out, inside. And I shut them in there when I want to clean this out, outside. Seems pretty simple to me. So not overcomplicated at all. No, 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 no. Back in there. Back in there, you. That was my fault. I cleaned the yard out and put the bail in. Forgot to shoot the bolt on this gate. And they were all out roaring up and down there, having a whale of a time. I'm glad no one decided to try and go over that little bit of low fence, because if one had gone, they'd have all gone. So that teaches me to be more vigilant. That's it, now they're all wound up. They had a little taste of freedom. Oh. That could have gone horribly wrong. Right, anyway. Because we're using this feed barrier bit now, I cleaned out that side last week. I'm actually going to take the floor out here. I've allowed this to build up a wood chip because we were feeding in the round feeder. I might use this feed barrier a bit more now, but I need to get the grain level, well, 6 foot of it at least down, because it's getting too high. Well, that took a bit longer than anticipated, but then I did a bit more than anticipated. I've taken the ringer feeder out. He's over there now, and we're going to have a go with just using the feed barriers. So the general consensus amongst many of you is that I will get less waste using the feed barriers than the round bale feeder. Right, as I was saying, before the bout ran out again. I've taken the ring feeder out of the young stock shed, given them a bit more space in there, and put all the hay on the outside of the feed barrier. Nothing's attempted to escape out of there, so I think we're okay. One or two of you mentioned that there'll be less wastage if I feed them on this rather than on the ring. Don't know quite how that's going to be much different, but we will see. But right now they've got a bit of fighting room in there, well, there's been a fair bit of hooning around, shall we say, to the point where I had to come out of there because number 60 was seriously considering making me a toy. I was going to get knocked about. So when they're in this kind of mood, you're just better off out the way. I mean, there's nothing malicious, there's nothing evil, wicked or angry. This is just high spirits and playing, and they're big, thick-skinned, tough animals. They knock each other about, it's not going to hurt. They do it to me, that's a different kettle of fish. So yeah, we'll let them hoon around in there. They've now got a much bigger area to sleep in. I've cleaned the floor out on the front here again, left some of it at the back there. This will have to be cleaned out for March, last half of March, because we've got TB testing. So I'll have to unbury the crush from over there. But yeah, I'm far safer this side of the gate while they're playing silly buggers like that. Yeah, I can hear you up there. I wouldn't shout too loud if I was you, because it reminds me you're there. You'd be better off being quiet. So what do you reckon? Do you reckon that's going to work better? You know? So if you've got experience with ring feeders and barriers like this, I mean, I've got barriers here this side, never used them. But these barriers are for full-size cattle. Your continentals can use these. They're quite big gaps for little Dexters. A couple of these guys in here, they really, really, really wanted to, could possibly get out of there. That's why I've been in no hurry to use these things. But what do you reckon? Do you reckon I'm going to be picking up less hay from inside the barrier, feeding them like that? You win it, you troublemaker. Young love, eh? Not really. It's a young steer this side and a heifer this side. Actually, the heifer's bigger than him, but they're just having a bit of, you know, play fight. Yeah, they play rough. I don't know whether this is the right way around, just doing one bale and then rolling it out a bit, or whether I should just put sort of 4 bales and then just push them up with the skid steer. That might be easier. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, it could just be get a few bales out, push against the barrier, just push them up. Okay, right then. So just for the few of you that have stayed to the end of the video, I'll let you know something. I've bought a thing. Abby messaged me the other day and said, Dad, one of the veterinary practitioners has bought this thing, and I reckon it'd be brilliant for the farm. You can do calf deorning and disbudding and whatever else and stuff in it. She said, I reckon you should get one. She sent me a link for it. So I did. And that's what I bought. It's still in the box. I haven't got it out yet, but I will get it out. But like I said, the ones that stay to the end, you know it's coming.